Welcome back to my channel Math School. In today's video, let us solve example 10 from chapter 7 coordinate geometry. In my previous videos, I've completed the distance and the section formula, examples 1 to 9 and exercise 7.1 from the same chapter. If you have not watched these videos, do find the link in the description box below or click the I button. So now quickly let us begin with the video. Example 10 from chapter 7 coordinate geometry says if the points A, B, C and D are the vertices of a parallelogram taken in order, find the value of P. So here they have given us the 4 points A, B, C and D whose coordinates are given, and in the D coordinate the X coordinate is given as P. So we have to find out this value of P which forms the vertices of a parallelogram. So to solve this problem, you have to know the properties of a parallelogram first. Let us first draw a parallelogram. So in a parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel and they are also equal. So let us take the points here A given by coordinates 6, 1, and we have to take them in order. That is, we have to take A, B, C and D. We cannot take point A here, point B here, or we cannot mix like that. Either we have to take A, B, C, D in a clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction like A, B, C and D. So let us take in a order. So let point A be 6, 1 here. Point B is given as 8, 2. Point C is given as 9, 4 and point D is P, 3. So here we can either apply our distance formula to find out the value of P by taking the distance AD and DC. So that will be a little longer procedure. We also know the one of the properties of a parallelogram that it has the diagonals AC and BD which bisect each other equally. That means these two diagonals will be equal, that is DO is equal to OB and AO will be equal to OC. The two diagonals will bisect each other equally at a point O. If we consider a line segment DB, then this point O on the diagonal intersects DB equally, that is in the same ratio, that is 1:1 ratio. Okay, similarly here AO will be equal to OC, that is this point O bisects the diagonal AC in the same ratio, that is 1:1. So using this property, we will apply section formula and find out the coordinates of this point O, and then we can find out the value of P. So let us write down, let the points be point A, that is 6, 1, point B 8, 2, point C 9, 4 and point D given by P, 3. Also we can write down, we know that the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other equally. We know that diagonals parallelogram bisect each other equally. So therefore O is the midpoint of BD and AC, right? So if O forms the midpoint, then the section formula will become what? That will become the midpoint formula. This I have already discussed in the introduction part of our section formula. So whenever a point divides a line segment in equal ratio, that is 1:1 ratio, then the section formula will become midpoint formula, which is given by x1 plus x2 divided by 2 for x coordinate, and in y coordinate it will be y1 plus y2 divided by 2, right? So this formula we have to apply whenever the ratio in which a point divides a line segment is 1:1. So now let us find out this point O coordinate in the line segment DB, assuming point D to be x1, y1 and point B to be x2, y2. So therefore midpoint of BD, also we can say that is nothing but the coordinate of point O, right? So the coordinates of point O, that is x, y is equal to, what is x1 plus x2? x1 here is P and x2 is 8. So P plus 8 divided by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2, that is 3 plus 2 divided by 2, right? So let us take this as equation number 1. Now similarly, let us find out the midpoint of the diagonal AC, assuming point A to be x1, y1 and point C to be x2, y2. right? So midpoint of diagonal AC is equal to, that is nothing but we are finding out again the coordinate of point O. That is coordinate of point O is what? X comma y equal to x1 plus x2. Here x1 is 6 and x2 is 9. So 6 plus 9 by 2, and y1 plus y2 is 1 plus 4 by 2. So let this be equation number 2. So here we are finding out in both the cases the coordinates of point O. So write down from equations 1 and 2, we can write p plus 8 by 2, and here 3 plus 2 will be 5 by equal to, what is 6 plus 9? It is 15 by 2, comma, again 1 plus 4 is 5 by 2 here, right? So equating equation 1 and 2. Here we can observe that the y coordinate part is 5 by 2 and 5 by 2, which is equal. Now we will equate the x coordinate part and find out the p value. So therefore p plus 8 divided by 2 is equal to 15 by 2. Let us cancel the denominators, which is equal in both the sides. So we will get p plus 8 is equal to 15. Either you can cross multiply or directly cancel the denominators which are equal. The answer will be same. So let us send this 8 to right hand side. So p is equal to 15 minus 8, or p value will be equal to 7. In the question they had asked us to find out the value of p, which is equal to 7. Here we are equating, since both left hand side and right hand side are the coordinates of point O. So therefore we are equating the x coordinate on both the hand sides and y coordinate. Here the y coordinate we got equal, that is 5 by 2. So we equated the x coordinate part to find out the value of p. So therefore you can write down the value of p is 7. This is how we solve this problem. It is very easy problem unless you know the properties of a parallelogram, which you can apply here to solve such a kind of problem. If you have any further doubts, you can comment me below in the comment section. In my next video, I'll be solving question number 1 from exercise 7.2 chapter 7 coordinate geometry. So till then, do like my video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button below to get the latest updates of my videos, as I'll be completing the whole syllabus for class 10th SLC NCERT math, and also do watch the related videos of chapter 7 coordinate geometry shown on the screen. Thank you.